This is a special post-holiday episode, and we delve into a recurring phenomenon. Have you ever walked into a supermarket right after the summer holiday and felt like the store itself is telling you your wellness habits are over? The vibrant fresh fruits, light meals, and the healthy snacks that you enjoyed during summer suddenly seem to take a backseat, while giant displays of pasta, cookies, processed sauces, sugary spreads, and drinks take center stage. It feels almost like a coded message. Summer is over, holidays are done, and it's time to return to your old lifestyle. If you have experienced that, you are not alone. And if you have felt the pull to drop the healthy habits you carefully built over summer because of these messages, then this episode is for you. Because today we are talking about a very subtle yet powerful phenomenon: how supermarkets shift their marketing strategies after holidays, why it can be so dangerous for your well being, and what you can do to hold on to the energy, lightness, and vitality you gained during summer instead of falling into the trap of old consumption patterns. During summer, people, especially women, find time and space to reconnect with themselves. The days are longer and there is more time for family, physical activities, travel, or simply slowing down. Many of you told me how much you enjoyed lighter meals with fresh vegetables, salads, smoothies, grilled fish, and fruits. You felt energized, lighter, more aligned with yourself. But then, September is coming. School routines are starting, work responsibilities pile up, and supermarkets change their focus. Instead of bright, fresh displays, you find endless shelves of packaged foods that are quick but often heavy, sugary, and processed. This is not a coincidence. It's marketing psychology at its best. These stores know that when stress goes up, people look for comfort and convenience. So they put those foods right in front of you. The food industry knows what most people don't. The transition period immediately following a vacation is when you are most susceptible to what behavioral economists call decision fatigue. You are dealing with the re-entry stress, processing mountains of emails, adjusting to work schedules, and managing family logistics. Your cognitive resources are depleted, which means your ability to make conscious, intentional choices is compromised. Supermarkets and food manufacturers have invested millions of dollars in neuromarketing research to understand exactly how to exploit this vulnerable state. They know that when you are overwhelmed and time pressed, you will reach you for familiar, convenient options that promise to solve your problems quickly. This is why you will notice that post-holiday promotional displays are not just randomly placed. They are strategically positioned at eye level, near the entrance, and often accompanied by messaging that directly addresses your post-vacation concerns. Back to busy schedules, quick family meals, now time to cook. For example, the pasta and sauce combinations are particularly insidious because they tap into what psychologists call cognitive load reduction. My friends, here is the catch. If you are not mentally prepared, it's so easy to be influenced. You might think, everyone's buying these foods. Maybe this is what I need to stock up on now. Or you tell yourself, I don't have time to prepare fresh meals anymore. I should just grab what's quick. Before you know it, you are slipping back into the habits you worked so hard to change And with that, the weight of stress, fatigue, and loss of energy comes back too. So let me ask you, are you willing to let supermarket strategies decide how you live your life? Or are you ready to take ownership of your well being, keep the progress you made, and protect your energy no matter the season? If you are still listening or watching, I know your answer. And that's why I want to share with you 3 powerful ways to resist this invisible pushback into old routines and keep your healthy habits alive long after the holidays. I'm Mina Qandar, producer and host of Wellness All Seasons with Mina podcast. It's a holistic approach to women's well-being. We explore how to embrace wellness in all aspects of our lives, regardless of the season we are in. This is for you if you are a busy woman seeking a happier and more balanced life. Today, we are diving into one of the most challenging transitions many of us face, transitioning from holidays to the structured rhythm of our daily responsibilities. So grab your favorite cup of tea or smoothie, find a quiet space or go for a walk, and let's dive in. The first strategy is to remember your why. So many people set habits based on the what. They say, I eat salads in summer or I go for walks in the evening, but when life changes, the what becomes harder to maintain. Instead, I want you to anchor yourself in the why. Why did you feel better eating lighter meals? Why did you choose fresh vegetables and fruits? Why did your body feel more energetic when you drank water instead of sugary drinks? When you connect to your why, you no longer feel like you are following a strict set of rules. You are choosing what makes you feel alive, light, and aligned. And here is the truth. Your body does not know if it's July or September, winter or summer. It does not care if it's vacation or work season. Your body responds to nourishment, hydration, and movement in the same way all year long. So every time you feel tempted by supermarket marketing, stop and ask yourself, why did I start these healthy habits in the first place? Do I want to feel the way I felt before, or do I want to keep the vitality I gained? That simple pause reconnects you to your inner motivation, not external distraction. The second strategy is about your environment. Because here is the secret supermarkets don't want you to know. Your environment shapes your decisions more than your willpower does. When you walk past an aisle stacked with cookies, your brain lights up with desire. When you see fresh fruit beautifully displayed on your kitchen counter, you are far more likely to choose it. So instead of fighting against supermarket marketing, outsmart it by curating your own home environment. Choose to bring home the foods that keep your energy high. Stock up on fresh and colorful vegetables, nuts, legumes, whole grains, fresh herbs, fruits. Keep water bottles visible and cold. And here's a little ritual that makes a huge difference. When you get back from shopping, don't just put things away quickly. Take 10 minutes to prepare your kitchen for success. Wash fruit and place it in a big bowl on the counter. Chop vegetables and store them in clear containers. Cook a simple batch of whole grains such as quinoa or brown rice that you can use during the week. This way, your environment is not just neutral, it actively supports your healthy habits. Remember, supermarkets might control their displays, but you control yours at home. And your home environment is where most of your decisions are made. The third strategy is my favorite because it goes beyond food. It's about creating personal rituals that link you to your healthy lifestyle, no matter the season. Think about summer. Maybe you love going for evening walks after dinner. Maybe you enjoyed fresh salads with herbs from the market. Or maybe you started journaling with your morning tea. Instead of leaving those habits behind, ask yourself, how can I adapt them into the new season? For example, if your evening walks become harder as days get shorter, create a ritual of 15 minutes movement break in the afternoon. If fresh salads feel too cold, try warm bowls with roasted vegetables, legumes, and grains. If journaling in the sun was your practice, try lighting a candle in the morning and writing for 5 minutes. When you frame habits as rituals instead of tasks, they become part of your identity, not just something you do when life is easy. They connect you to the feeling of summer wellness, even in the busiest season. And this is how you build resilience because now supermarket marketing can compete with rituals that are deeply meaningful to you. So let's recap. Supermarkets will always shift their strategies to influence your behavior. They know that when stress is high, people want convenience and comfort, but you don't have to fall into that trap. Instead, remember these 3 steps. 1, anchor yourself to your why. 2, design your environment to support your healthy choices. 3, create seasonal rituals that keep your habits alive. When you do this, you build a foundation of wellness that is stronger than marketing, stronger than seasonal stress, and stronger than any external influence. Imagine yourself a few months from now. The holidays are long gone. The supermarket aisles are filled with tempting packages, but you are still living in alignment with your body and soul. You are energized, focused, and balanced. That is not a dream, my friends. That is a decision. And that decision starts today, starts now. So, next time you step into a supermarket and see those shelves screaming for your attention, smile to yourself and remember you are not buying products. You are choosing your future, your energy, your well being. My friends, if you found value in this episode, please subscribe, like, comment, and share it with a friend, a colleague, or another woman who is navigating this transition. Let's create a ripple of calm and empowered energy as we step into the new season together. Thank you for listening or watching. I'm Mina Qandar, and this has been Wellness All Seasons. Take care and see you in the next video.